What's up, guys? Hook Sets with Ryan here, and today in this video I'm going to show you my 3 ways I rig up a paddle tail swim bait. So paddle tail swim baits is just one of my go-to ways I catch fish all through the year, from winter, spring, summer, fall. I always have one tied on. I just have a lot of confidence in it, and it's just so versatile. It's just such a versatile bait. You can fish it shallow, deep. You can fish it around docks. You can fish it around grass, rocks. I mean, it's unlimited to what you can do, and you're always going to get bit on it. It's always going to guide you. It's always going to show you an area where there's some fish at. It's just a great search bait. So in this video, I'm going to show you some hook choices for different situations. I'm going to talk to you about some color choices as well. I'm going to talk to you about line choices. I'm going to talk to you about some tips and tricks too on different ways to get bigger bites as well. So the first swim bait rig setup we're going to look at is this is a 4/0 weedless swim bait hook, and it's weedless and it's got a screw lock on the end of it, and that just helps keep the bait on there. And this is a great hook for fishing around grass, fishing around like laydowns. This is just a great hook for that. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take, this is a 4-inch Kitech swim bait, and I'm going to show you how to rig it. You're going to start the screw lock. You're going to start right at the tip of the front of the face of the bait. You're going to screw it in there. The key to this is making sure it's straight onto the screw lock. Has to be straight. And what you want to do is you want to leave a little bit of movement on that. See how that kind of swings around? You want to have that. And then what you want to do is you want to line up. You got to find out where that hook needs to come out the back of the bait. And see, right there is where it needs to come out at. And you just want to pinch it forward and then come out through the back. So now we have a weedless swim bait. This is going to be great for, like I said, grass, throwing it in the grass, throwing it on grass lines. And it's going to be able to go through all type of cover without getting snagged. And this is a great option for laydowns. And that's going to be our first rigging setup. We'll set that right there. So the second rigging method we're going to go with is your typical jig head. I like to use anywhere from 1/16 ounce jig head for real shallow water. 1/8 ounce. I really like a 1/8 ounce. That's really good for 5 feet or less. 1/8 ounce. And then when you start getting into 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce, those are great for deep water. But this right here, as you can tell, this hook's going to get snagged up and a lot easier, but you're going to get, I've noticed with this hook is when you're searching for bass, when they do hit this bait, they're going to get pinned. I've had bass like just inhale this hook. So with this right here, how to rig this one, once again, the key to rigging these jig heads on these swim baits is to keeping it straight. And by the way, this is a Z-Man Molotron swim bait. This is a very good swim bait. One of my favorites right now. It stretches, very durable. But what you want to do is you want to start out, and the key to this is you got to run it perfectly straight. You got to keep that bait straight. And especially with Z-Man Elastec, if you don't rig it straight, it gets all jacked up. But once again, it's perfectly straight, and I've caught a lot of nice fish on this one right here. I've even I use this even for inshore as well. But what you want to do is you want to take some super glue, put you a little bit of super glue on the end of this right here too, and that'll even, that'll keep it from sliding down. But that's one of my go-to swim baits right there. I mean, it's just a great search bait. Like I said, even with these colors right here, these colors right here are going to be great for clear water, especially when the sun comes up. Even in the morning though, But a lot of times, like early in the mornings when it's overcast, or even on overcast days, you want to throw something white. Them bass really like white swim bait early in the morning and late in the evening. Another cool thing to do that I do to kind of with these Kitex is I'll take a permanent Sharpie, chartreuse color, and I'll add a little bit of color to it, just like that, on both sides. And the thing about the permanent Sharpie is that it stays on there for most of the day. And it's just something for them, it's something for that, for the bass to, key in on when they see it. I mean, they see that and they just hammer it. That's another little tip I like to do. And like I said, this right here is great around docks. This is my go-to around docks because when they see it, they're going to inhale it, and you're going to pin them up, and they're not going to get off. And with this, you want to throw this around grass, laydowns. That's just going to be the ideal hook for that, and that's that. So my third way of rigging up a swim bait is I take another jig head with a lock screw on it. And what I do is, this is kind of a new thing I've been doing this year, and I've been catching some pretty good fish with it. I buy these easy skirts from Z-Man. And the thing about these is you can take them on and off. Real easy to change. And they're made really good. I mean, you can fish with them for days as long as you don't lose them. And what I do is, this right here is what I usually get a big bite on, especially early in the mornings. It's just something about it. I'll put that hook straight through that silicone skirt, and I'll twist it through where the twist lock is. And then right there you got a jig head with a skirt on it. Then I'll take the swim bait. Let's use this Kitex real quick. Let's use this right here. So what I'll do, I'll run this jig head straight through the middle of this white swim bait. This is a great early morning swim bait. And now what you got is, it has the look of a chatterbait, but the thing about it is that a lot of people are throwing chatterbaits, and I feel like the fish are seeing a lot of chatterbaits. And what this is the same profile as a chatterbait, but it don't have all the vibration. So really, it has a large profile. So when the fish see it, I mean, it's something new to them with a different little bit of action on it. I mean, with the skirt coming through the water, it's it makes the bait look bigger with a larger profile. And I've gotten a lot of great bites with that setup right there. And with these baits right here, I recommend, like with this one, this is my little finesse swim bait right here. I usually run, actually I throw this on spinning gear with 10-pound line, braid to fluorocarbon leader. That's my finesse swim bait. Real small, it's like 3.5 inches. These right here, I recommend anything from 12 to 15-pound line. Depending on, the line's gonna let the bait sink down through the water column a lot faster. And I like a 12 for the most part, but sometimes, like with this Weedless swim bait, I like throwing bigger line on this, especially around cover, because the bass, once again, will inhale this. And these are my my top 3 swim bait setups, and just great setups. This is my go-tos right here. Alright guys, that's the 3 ways I rig a paddle tail swim bait. I hope this video helps if you're new to swim bait fishing. Don't overthink it. Go out there, get you some 12-pound line, get you some 1/8 ounce to 1/4 ounce swim jigs, and get out there, get you some swim baits, and just fish it, because it's going to get you some big bites, and you're going to really enjoy it. Guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Have a good day.